okay. So I take a bite of this thing, and Alexander says, imagine how Joseph Stalin would have loved to have this. Imagine millions of Russians eating an identical unit of calories served in a soggy piece of paper. And it's, for my mind, the essence of Alexander's irony, that here in America, we're capable of creating our worst nightmare. We don't have to arrest anybody to do this. We can call it a Happy Meal. In addition, we can sell it to the military as an MRE, meal ready to eat. And in addition, we can give it to starving Ethiopians and sub it out to some factory where this soggy product is produced. Now, of course, Alex is an incredible chef. In his own home, Karen and I have made hundreds of pounds of sausage. We've made hundreds of liters of apple cider, and we've butchered pigs. In fact, when Alexander was writing Dead Meat, I don't know, it's an incredible book, Dead Meat, with Sukkot's amazing drawings. And Alexander's long and extensive history in this book, but he writes the whole thing, and I'm reading the final version of it. And he had said in there, at some point, man is essentially a vegetarian. So I had highlighted this sentence. I said, from now on in my poem, I will never offend your essentialism again. No meat will ever be placed upon your plate in my home. So Alexander wrote on afterward to, I don't think Sukkot's ever spoken to him for this, because the day he finished this book, we were sawing up 2 lambs in the bed of his pickup. We put a sheet of plywood there, threw the lambs there, we're sawing the meat. Me and my essential vegetarian friend. I said, this is a double error. In the first place, it's hypocrisy, you're a big meat eater, and secondly, it's, what do you mean essential? Yeah, essentially. That's ridiculous. That's the dread doctrine of essentialism. Even Thomas Hobbes rejected that. He was an idealist. An incredible idea. So he wrote him afterward, confessing his meat eating. And Sukkot then punished him by giving him a drawing of man followed by all the animals he'd ever eaten. It's this picture. Every animal of your life is parading behind you in a long parade. We all know Alexander loved language, and a word I was thinking about and thinking about what to say tonight was the word expatiate, which comes from Alexander Pope, of course, where Pope says that since we're placed on this earth and we're given nothing but the chance to look around and die, expatiate freely over this amazing world we live in. And it's an amazing word. It suggests moving and roaming freely across the world, thinking, writing, and speaking about what you see as you roam out of this world. And it's sort of lost all meaning in our time. It means wordy nowadays because the word expatriate has entered our language. Of course, we didn't have patriarchs in that era. We only had people and countries around. We were in half countries. And Alex was never an expatriate, but he did expatiate. He did roam freely over this world, in his life, in his style, in his mind, in his words, and in his writing. And to me, it's a marvelous image of Alexander's, the movement. Now, everyone here who knows him knows the incredible, I'd read him before I met him. And I didn't expect to like him, I have to say, from what I'd read. I thought he was going to be acerbic and the edge would never end. But of course, in his personal life, there is edge. As his close friend, I got quite a bit of it, but his, I would say, deserved. Yes, thank you, Jeffrey.